Oh, look at all this.
What the Unbelievable, man. What the are they doing? All three of them, man.
Oh, this is just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
What we're gonna end up with some kind of aerial crash.
Yeah, what the hell is that? What the hell? Improving. That was a joke.
Perez goes 7th fastest, Sebastian Vettel goes 8th fastest, and then Lance Stroll just behind him 9th fastest. Everyone got to the line in time before the checkered flag to start their final flying lap. Kubica can't improve to get out of the bottom 5, but Ocon does. Pushes Alonso into the danger zone as Giovinazzi goes 5th fastest. He's finding pace at his home track here. Tsunoda pushes Alonso into the bottom 5, only 14th fastest, and Alonso manages to get himself out. George Russell is out of qualifying in Q1, but Lando Norris goes 3rd fastest overall. Mick Schumacher puts himself ahead of Robert Kubica and ahead of his teammate Nikita Mazepin.
P16.
Yeah, no worries. I think we've got a good car for tomorrow, so no drama.
Tsunoda's had a lap time deleted. George Russell makes it through, ladies and gentlemen, to Q2 because Yuki Tsunoda had a lap time deleted for exceeding track limits. There's Lewis Hamilton making his way down the pit lane, Max Verstappen behind him, and there is the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel that is pretty much released into the path of Hamilton's Mercedes.
Unbelievable what they are doing here. Unbelievable.
Bottas crosses the line, can't improve on his overall best so far. Giovinazzi stays 7th, Perez only 8th though. He's in trouble here. Max Verstappen goes 3rd fastest, a little bit closer to the 2 Mercedes. Fernando Alonso is down in 10th at the moment. Esteban Ocon will be next to cross the line, and he's out of qualifying. Sebastian Vettel might just be through though, goes 9th fastest, pushes his teammate Lance Stroll now down into the bottom 5 because Sainz has gone into the top 8. Crossing the line now, Stroll doesn't make it through to Q3, where we have seen him on regular occurrences here at Monza in the past. We're on board with George Russell as Charles Leclerc goes into Q3. Russell can't improve, stays 15th sadly for him. Lando Norris is setting a blistering pace at the moment and goes ahead of Max Verstappen to take 3rd fastest overall. But the 2 Aston Martins in the end both find themselves out of qualifying, along with Alonso, Ocon and Russell. The 2 McLarens, Ricciardo and Norris, matching each other. Hamilton might not need a slipstream from his teammate because he has got rapid pace. Verstappen matching Hamilton through the middle sector and matching Hamilton through the first sector as well. So Bottas to cross the line, and his time is a 1:20.3. That is the provisional target for everyone to aim at. Hamilton will be next to cross the line as he comes out of the parabolica, and once again he's into the 1:19s. Gasly goes 3rd fastest. We're watching now for Verstappen and for the 2 McLarens. Verstappen crosses the line, he's in the 1:19 as well, and a lot closer to Lewis Hamilton than he's managed to get in the first 2 sessions. Carlos Sainz goes 5th fastest, and then Charles Leclerc replaces him, so it's 5th and 6th for Ferrari. Ricciardo goes 3rd fastest for McLaren. Lando Norris then goes just ahead of his teammate by 3/10, but Verstappen has managed to put in a lap that's good enough for 2nd quickest. Lewis Hamilton won qualifying on the Friday evening at Silverstone. The first weekend we had the sprint, and he is out there at the moment ahead of Max Verstappen, his championship rival. Let's watch Verstappen into the Redafilo chicane, the first corner here. Get on the power as soon as you can, get good traction out of there, and you're benefiting all the way through the Curva Grande.
Max is quite close to Perez in terms of he needs to be careful he doesn't get any dirty air when he gets towards the end of the lap in parabolica. And you must not brake too late and wreck the lap. And he takes that little skip off the curb, but this time kept it within bounds. Lesmo 1, lean in early. Great feeling through there. And now take all the curb on the outside. Wow, really pushing it to the limits there. And, well, we're looking for sector time. Wasn't a great first sector for Verstappen, was it?
Or Perez, or Sainz, or Gasly. Was for Bottas, 26.6. He's up on the lot of them. Gasly's done a really good middle sector. Giovinazzi at 26.8 was a good first sector. Hamilton at 26.7. Norris and Ricciardo matching that as well.
And in mid-sector for Verstappen, not that good. They are towing Gasly along nicely. So it's not been a great lap for Max Verstappen so far.
Who wants to try and improve on his time so far and is not looking good to do do that. Perez only 8th fastest. Verstappen crosses the line, can't improve, so who can behind him? Gasly goes 5th fastest. Valtteri Bottas has gone purple and probably purple as well as he comes towards the line. Sainz goes 7th fastest. Here comes Valtteri Bottas now. Giovinazzi has crossed the line, only 10th fastest. Leclerc in 8th, and we've got Bottas, Hamilton and Norris to come, with Daniel Ricciardo going 3rd fastest overall. He can't quite get past Max Verstappen. Bottas can though. He leads qualifying here in Monza on this Friday evening. Hamilton, has he got enough to try and beat him? No! Bottas wins out in qualifying. Hamilton is alongside him on the front row for the sprint. Norris goes 4th fastest, and that will be relief to Max Verstappen, who was only good enough for 3rd on the track tonight.
And that's pole position, sir.
Oh yes! Boom! Thanks.
Bravo.
Cracking lap, and he was the one towing Lewis Hamilton around, wasn't he? So well done, Valtteri. That was well deserved.
We've got not one but 2 runs down to the first chicane this weekend. I can't wait for that.